Ah, you love it. I'm Jane Manzouras. Thank you. In for Patty tonight. Hey, guys, this is a public service reminder so you don't get shunned by all your friends on Facebook. And, Rob, I know you're married, right?
That is correct.
And, Craig, you're married.
Happily.
Correct, yeah, happily as well.
Okay, well, you can weigh in. Maybe some of your friends are single, but last Sunday, December 7th, was the last official day you could actually break up with somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, so because the rule is you're not supposed to break up with somebody 2.5 weeks before Christmas. I saw this article on Twitter, and 2.5 weeks before Christmas, and then 2 weeks after New Year's. So if you didn't break up with somebody...
The girl who tweeted it or guy who tweeted it, is their relationship on the rocks? Do you know that for sure when they're tweeting that out?
I think if you...
Maybe it's a subtle message to the person.
It said complicated.
Right.
Who set these standards? Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, back in 1880, a girl wrote an article, wrote a letter to like an advice column in the newspaper, and she said, my mommy and daddy broke up, and she said, well, I don't know what to do. It's 2 days before Christmas, and then the news writer wrote back and said, it's okay, your mom looks cute. Do you mind if I ask her out? And that's how all this started. Here's the thing. I like the rule because nobody wants to be crushed on Christmas or the holidays or New Year's, but you're sitting at the table and you're looking across the person. You're like, I'm breaking up with you in 2 weeks. You got 1 month left.
Yeah, but the person who's going to be broken up with, are they that dense that they can't pick up the vibe? I mean... Things have got to be kind of chilly, wouldn't you think?
Maybe they're just desperate.
Yeah.
You never know, Rob. I did break up with someone 3 times before they finally understood it. So it does happen sometimes. You do get someone that can't feel at all that things are bad.
Yeah, and you still got to get them a Christmas gift.
Right. A really nice Christmas gift, depending on how long you've been together.
Or if you get a lump of coal, then you know things are going south.
The breakup card is just in the Christmas gift or something like that?
Sorry, we're done.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's right or if that's wrong, but on the phone with us, she's president of Selective Search and a matchmaker, Barbie Adler. Hello, Barbie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You bet. Barbie, you're in the profession of matching people up and creating for them a happy life, right?
Correct. Selective Search is founded on the principles of making sure that we help find both men and women the love of their life and really take out the labor of doing so.
The question really is, you heard the story that I found on Twitter, that the rule is you can't break up with somebody after December 7th. That was the last official day you could break up with somebody before the holidays. And then you have to stay with them until at least 2 weeks after New Year's, which is January 14th. What do you think of that rule?
Well, you kind of have to throw all those rules, down the drain. We are smack in the middle of breakup season.
What?
That is true. In my world, at Selective Search, it's fall in love season, but that's kind of throughout the year. But it's also December's the most popular month to get engaged. So it's really those two extremes. It's really people realize, you know what, I don't want to go bring in another new year with someone that I don't think is going to go the distance. And so there's never a good time to break up with someone. So if you really feel like you're not doing anyone a favor by prolonging it, and you're kind of right, once you stay in a relationship through December, it takes you all the way through, usually, February until you maybe do it.
Wow.
My advice is be kind to yourself and also make sure that you're taking care of both of you, because no one wants to be in a relationship too long. You're taking someone's best years away that way.
Well, this is true, but if you're going to break up before Christmas, or if you don't break up before Christmas, then you're stuck with them for Christmas. You have New Year's Eve plans, and then you don't get up the guts to do it, and now you've got Valentine's Day. And then probably their birthday's coming up. So now you're really stuck in this relationship you don't want to be in.
And people end up staying years that way because it's harder to actually be honest and break up and do the right thing than just to stay in the relationship. So don't go through the motions. This is one life you have. Be true to yourself. Obviously try to work on the relationship and see if it's something that could be fixed. But if not, don't be a martyr in your own life. Life's too short.
You can call or text me at 312-981-7200 if you have a question about breaking up before Christmas. The rule says it's too late. Sunday was it. You have to stay with your partner now until after New Year's. Barbie says go ahead, right? Go ahead and break up if you're going to do it now. But then you're just going to be alone. But you said this is engagement season too.
So, now, wait a minute. Yes. So let me just stop you right there. The best time to meet someone is take advantage of all these great opportunities to mix and mingle And so you could turn a negative into a positive by really being out and about and making the most of it.
Well, this is true. And if you're out and about, especially at all these holiday parties, and you meet somebody, I think that's great. But getting into the holiday proposal season, now, over the weekend, I was part of a surprise scavenger hunt birthday extravaganza. So I was located at the Bean holding, the Skype machine so the girl could see her friends that were out of state. At the end of the day, on her birthday, she got engaged. And a lot of people get engaged on Christmas Eve, and they do it in front of their family members. I don't really like that. Is that appropriate? I don't want my family to be there. I want to be alone.
I think that everyone has a different thought, right? I mean, just to some, that would be so romantic to have their family and friends around them. It just depends what kind of a person you are. And I think that really depends on the couple. And hopefully the guy knows which way and, you would like.
Now, and even to Jane's point, if you do it on something like Christmas Eve, that's a little bit too close to Christmas Day, and then you're not really celebrating your anniversary ever. You're celebrating this or that or anything. Right. You got to put all those special days completely in the middle of nowhere, right? Like somewhere in April, around tax season, I guess.
You really celebrate when you get married. But
all right, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, look, I think the point is you want to be in love, and when it's the right time, it's the right time. When you're not with the right person, don't go by what the rules and what it says. Take care of yourself. But there are some do's and don'ts for holiday dumping. I mean, you want to make sure that you're doing it the right way if you really need to break ties.
I love that. On the phone with us, President of Selective Search and matchmaker Barbie Adler. Barbie, real quick, give us the do's and don'ts of breaking up.
Well, I would first say, do not do it via Twitter or a text or an email. Do it in person. And also be honest. You don't have to blame it and pick a fight. It's something that you should just be honest so that you're sparing them, realizing that you're just being real. And there's a nice way to do it. It doesn't have to be mean-spirited. Another thing is you don't want to go into a pity party for yourself where Ben and Jerry's are your newfound friends. You want to be kind to yourself, right? So the best revenge for breakup is looking good and feeling good. So do things for yourself. Get your holiday life support on and get your friends. Throw a party, play matchmaker to each other, stay active, be busy. It's also a great time to do things for others when you don't feel good about what's going on in your own love life.
Sure.
So it's a good time to just be philanthropic.
Give back.
Give back and reconnect with friends and family. Or focus on your career. That's one thing you have control over is your destiny professionally. And just enjoy me time. You are not going to be in the middle of your bed with your remote forever. So enjoy being single, enjoy that me time, and it's also just a time to take a temperature read. What worked, what didn't work, what do I need in a mate to go the distance, and make sure that you're learning through the failures so that it could turn into successes.
From the 630, break up whenever you want already. It has nothing to do with the holidays. What is wrong with some people?
Oh,
so apparently people agree.
Yeah, I'm just following some etiquette rules. I'm not sure. I don't date because it sounds so complicated.
Look, relationships, the right one is worth it. They're complex and messy, but they're also the most amazing thing. And everyone wants love in their life. And at Selective Search, my company, I mean, that's where my passion comes in, is every day we're getting people happy in love. So every day it's Valentine's Day in my world. But you just have to be with the right person. But you have to realize relationships is not just a recreation. It requires work. So actions are shown through love, right?
Yeah,
so you have to walk the walk. You can't just expect someone to do all the giving. You have to be a giver yourself.
All right, so throw the rules out the window. Break up if you want to break up. Stay together if you want to stay together. And just find love. We love love. Thank you so much, Barbie Adler.
Welcome.
All right, 720 WGN.